Hey guys, Happy New Year's! Hope everybody had a good holiday. I know I did. And we're in 2015. So for 2015, I thought we'd start it off right with a review of a product. What's better? I can't think of anything. So I'm going to go ahead today and review the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. It's a lot like the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Foundation, but a little bit different. They whipped it up. Honestly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the tutorial. So I will have that, and then afterwards I will do a review. So I'll see you soon. Bye.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started today. I am going to use the Revlon Whipped Foundation in color 110 Ivory, and I am going to take my clean finger and apply this in dots to my face. The Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation is great because it doesn't dry as quickly as the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Foundation, so it allows you to put it on your face and it won't dry before you have time to blend it, so that's always good. Now I'm looking at my face, realizing I look like I have chicken pox, and strange actions going on there. So we're going to take a damp beauty blender, and it's actually not a beauty blender. I use the Real Technique sponge. I just ran it under water a few times, squeezed it, and it grew in size just like the beauty blender does. It's just a little bit more affordable than the beauty blender. So I'm going to use this sponge to kind of pat it in and rub it in into my face and blend it out. If you use it in a patting motion, your foundation is going to last longer. A lot of times if you rub, sometimes it can rub off some of the foundation, but it's really hard for me to remember to pat and not rub, so I'm working on it. Slow progress, but I'm just going to pat this in to blend out the foundation. The best part about using a damp sponge versus a brush is that the damp sponge is going to pick up any excess foundation, and it's going to keep you from looking too cakey and like you've got a lot of makeup on. I want a more natural look because this is something I would wear every day, not to like a big event. So I'm just hoping that using this will help make it look less cakey, and I'm just going to blend it out all the way up through my hairline and making sure that I've covered everywhere on my face. So now we are going to set it with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder Foundation using a fluffy brush. I'm just going to swirl my brush, tap off any excess, and use the brush to apply the powder. I'm just going to keep the powder pretty much all over my face. You could just do it in your T-zone if you aren't very oily, but this helps set it so it doesn't move. I'm kind of oily, so it also helps keep it set everywhere on my face, and there we go. And we're done. The magic of YouTube.
Alright guys, so you saw me use it. Hope you liked it. I used a damp beauty blender to apply it. That kind of works the best. I also found that with the regular Revlon Colorstay, the damp beauty blender just does the best kind of getting it to mesh with your skin to make it not look too thick and heavy and cakey, because it can look cakey if you're not careful just because it's so full coverage. So I really like the whipped foundation over the liquid. I love the liquid foundation. It was my favorite first, and then somebody told me they made a whipped version, and I was like, yes. I love the liquid, but for everyday use, it's just really, really heavy. And so the whipped foundation does a good job of getting rid of that heavy consistency. It allows you to have more of like a, I mean, it's not going to look natural because it's a pretty full coverage foundation, but more of a natural look in terms of full coverage foundations. It has the same lasting ability as the liquid. It's easier to apply, and it doesn't get as cakey as easily. It's a nicer consistency, not as heavy on the skin. So I give this one 2 thumbs up because I really like it. I am in the color 110 Ivory, which I believe is the lightest color. That is one of my very favorite things about this range, is the Revlon Colorstay has so many options for colors. I will put here how many colors they have. And then the whipped one has almost as many, and I will put that number here because I don't know what the number is. But the color range is awesome. And there's one light enough for my ghost white skin. So if you guys are looking for a new almost medium to full coverage foundation that's not heavy on the skin, that's cheap at the drugstore, I would say give this one a go. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your holiday if you're on holiday. If not, enjoy going back to work. I'm going to go back to work. So I hope you guys had a good holidays, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!